and thank you, arigato, thank you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about Japan. Like, I'm gonna be sharing some secrets about Japan that you probably didn't know. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm gonna tell you now. So I'm sure if I don't know who knows, but I live in Japan. Yes, I live in Japan. I've been living in Japan since 2015. Went back home, for a break in 2019, and just to do some stuff. Wanted to do some stuff. Things just, the world was turned upside down, and the pandemic came and so forth, and I couldn't come back to Japan because I wasn't going to come back to Japan in the pandemic and all that. But anyway, we're back here in Japan, and yes, we're doing our thing. So I wanted to share something. I wanted today's video. I know that I post a lot of hair care, makeup, skincare, but I haven't really, and vlogs and so forth, but I haven't been sharing like a little bit of, and I'm going to continue. I want to start sharing more about like Japan and things about Japan that I think people are interested in. And I also want to, while I'm talking, I want to show you like some real life footage, you know what I'm saying? So I might show you some footage of me going out just to show you what I'm basically talking about, so you can have a physical or a real life, experience of what I am talking about. But anyway, basically I'm going to share with you some secrets about Japan that you probably didn't know. Alright, and me as a person, as a Jamaican girl, yeah, there are a lot of things that, when I came, I didn't know. But maybe I'm going to have a part 2 to this video because there are so many. But I'm going to share with you basically whatever comes to my head right now. I kind of wrote down a few things just so I could remember, but I might not cover everything because I don't want the video to be super long. So I might have a part 2 just so I can share, about Japan and so forth. So the first crazy thing about Japan is, I know that in the Western world, we do not like drink or eat our food and slurp. Like, we don't do that because that's like, if in Jamaica people would say you're greedy, you're just hungry belly and bad manners or whatever if you behave like that around the table. In Japan, if you behave that way around the table, you are basically telling the chef, the cook, that they did an amazing job. So when you and slurp and do all of that, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's actually a good thing because at least you are telling the person that made or cooked the food that it tastes really good. And we don't necessarily slurp with anything. We don't with rice. It's kind of weird. We usually slurp when we're drinking soup. So for example, a ramen, and it's fine. So don't feel any way if you come to Japan and see someone or hear somebody just making a lot of noise, drinking and to make sounds while you're eating. It's actually a good thing. It tells the person that is cooking that they're doing an excellent job. So make sure that when you come to Japan, you just behave extra and be extra with it, especially if the food tastes good. Be extra with they like it. Alright, so that's one crazy thing that I was shocked at when I saw it, and it was like, oh, why is he behaving like that? Yeah, but anyway, that's one secret about Japan that you probably didn't know. The next one is the humble bowing and talking. So humble bowing and talking, you will automatically become that person. So whenever you go anywhere, you want to say thank you, you're gonna be always like this. And thank you, arigato, thank you, you're always going to be acting like that. When I just came, it was like a little bit weird for me because I'm like staring and thank you. But when you're here and you're dealing in any formal situation, first time you're meeting someone, or you're entering a building for the first time, or you're seeing someone for the first time, or you're seeing someone passing by you on the road, don't be surprised if you see the person like, and your head is like this. Don't be surprised, okay? It's normal. It's bowing is very respectful. It's very polite. Don't worry. It is something that you have to adjust to, something that you have to do, and it's just a part of the culture. So bowing is normal, okay? Yes. In the Western world, no. We're not bow to nobody. In Jamaica, we're not bow to nobody. We're not bow to nobody. And I don't mean like but we're not gonna thank you. We're not gonna thank. No. You're not God. We're not bow to you. Yeah, we're not. We're not gonna bow to you. But here, it's normal, and I do it unconsciously. I am so. Yeah. I adapt to the culture. I have adapted to the culture so much. So that is something that you might see. Then the next one is if you lose your stuff, for example, your bag, your wallet, whatever, with your money on the road or something, trust and believe you will get it back. Like 99.9%, you will get it back with every single thing in it. Yes. The point 0.01% is if, yes, as I was saying, the chances of you not getting back your stuff if it was lost or so, for smartphone, whatever, if it was lost, the chances of you not getting it back if it is in the hands of a foreigner, or if it's in the hands of that 1%, that person that is dishonest, basically. But usually I have lost like my bags, my wallet, my phone like about 3 times, and it was returned to me. It was returned. They actually sent it through FedEx. So I lost it in a different city, and they FedEx it to me, to my house, with everything, even the little piece of paper that was attached to the side of my bag, because I left it on the bus actually. Even the little piece of paper, while I was checking the like to find, because I was using my phone for the address to get to a different school or to get to a location. Yeah, so I lost my bag and I lost my stuff, and they returned it because as I said before, I was on the train, I was on the bus trying to figure out my location. I left my bag, my handbag, with a little piece of paper that was showing the address to the place, and I didn't remember where or which stop I left the bag, because I took various buses, so I don't know, but I reported it to the train station, and the train station, they reported it to the police, and whoever found the bag, they reported it to the train station and reported it to the police, and the police sent it through FedEx to my house with every single thing, including the paper that I had that was showing the address and everything. Plus, I had maybe 25,000 yen in my bag. Basically, how much is that? Maybe like 200 US I had in my bag. Yeah, maybe 30,000 or 25,000 Jamaican dollars in my bag, and everything was returned to me. Okay, and I lost my phone also twice, and my phone was returned to me in a FedEx package, like at my door, and I collected it and I didn't have to pay anything. So that's one of the things that, when it comes to honesty, it's their top secret. Yeah, them very extremely honest. They're very honest. Yes, Japanese are very honest. The next thing is there's a bicycle lane on the road. So for every as long as you can ride a bicycle on any road, there is a lane. Any main road, that is, like little side roads, small roads, you don't necessarily need a bicycle like a lane. But on like the main roads or the main roads, basically, where like buses and so like motor vehicles are traveling and so forth, there's a lane for you to ride your bike. And guess what? They, the drivers, motorists, they respect riders. So you always have the right away. You always have the benefit in every single situation. Yes? Yeah. So for example, if a car is going fast at a particular speed, you don't have to try to, interfere with the traffic, because you're in the road. In Jamaica or maybe some countries, they don't really have a lane for bicycle riders, basically. So sometimes if you are, I was watching this particular YouTuber, what's her name again? I don't quite remember. But she was saying that she was riding, or she was driving, and there was a bicycle, someone riding on a bicycle in front of her, and they were going so slow, but they were in the way, so they weren't at the speed that she was riding. So she thought it was very annoying. In this country, you don't have to worry. They have a lane for people, for riders. So whatever speed you want to go at, you can ride on the main roads without interfering with the normal traffic. All right, and that's a very good thing. And the next secret is there is a track, or there is a, all right, so if you're walking and you're blind and you want directions, you don't have to worry. There is somewhere a designated lane for people that walk on the sidewalk, blind people, and they have their little space position where they can walk and know where they're going. So they're very, very considerate, and they think about the needs of many people, not only the people who are driving on the road. They also consider people who are riding bicycle, because not only do young kids or schoolers or school age kids, teenagers ride on the road, but grandmas, grandpas also ride on the road with their bicycle. Yes, so they're very considerate of every single person, that every pedestrian, every individual, and every person of every walks of life. So if you can't drive a car, you are able to benefit, from being considered when you're riding your bike. If you're blind, they consider you too. If you're a walker, pedestrian, they consider you too. Okay, there's a space on the sidewalk for riders. There's a space on the sidewalk for blind people. Yes, so they're very, very considerate. So that's a secret if you didn't know. I think I'm going to have a part 2, because this video is going to be super long, and I don't want it to be more than 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Then the next thing that is very important is a secret. For example, you know that you normally use your signatures to sign. If you are starting a bank account, you have a similar signature. In Japan, signature is not really a big thing. You know what is big? INKAN. So you have a stamp. Every single human being, they have a stamp, and it's very important. If you lose that stamp, you might be in a lot of problem, especially if you're a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? If you lose your stamp, you have to get a replacement. So the stamp is very important, because you use it for every single thing that you do. It's called an INKAN. Okay, that is very important. Okay, I'm going to show you mine and so forth, but you always have a stamp for all of your business documents. Any documentation that you need to fill out, you use your stamp. You don't have to worry about signing anything, just use your stamp like a professional. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And the next thing, I think this is going to be the last thing before, might have a part 2 or part 3, just because I don't want the video to be super. So as I was saying, the next thing is, which is the last thing, whether you're pink, purple, white, orange, yellow, Indian, Korean, Chinese, European, black, African, Asian, well, not Asian, whether you are any color, purple, pink, orange, yellow, blue eyes, orange eye, gray eyes, you're all considered foreigners, okay? And you don't get any special treatment because you are American or Jamaican or whatever. You're all considered gaijins. You're all considered, let me not say gaijin per se, because the gaijin is not necessarily a positive word, but gaijin to me I don't really have a problem with gaijin. I'm a gaijin. I'm a foreigner. So for basically gaijin means foreigner. So you're all foreigners, okay? Everybody will see you as a foreigner. The little baby will see you as a foreigner. If you go to the supermarket, they will see you as a foreigner. It might be more obvious if you're like a black girl, they're going to notice that you're a foreigner right away than as opposed to a white person. If they turn their backs, they might not know that it's a foreigner, but when they turn around to look at the face, they're going to know that it's a foreigner. But you're all foreigners. We are all foreigners. Everybody is a foreigner, okay? You don't get any special treatment, or you don't get any, you're treated like a foreigner basically, okay? Just to note. And then one more thing, because I have a little bit more time, karaoke in Japan is legit. It's the best. It's the best. Like you don't know what karaoke is until you experience karaoke in Japan. Karaoke is Japan, and Japan is karaoke, and it's karaoke, okay? It's amazing. You can get food at the karaoke. You can go to karaoke by yourself and have fun. You can spend 10 minutes, 20, 30 minutes at karaoke, and it's very affordable. It's not a luxury experience or whatever. Get a room, get a mic, and there's international songs from all walks of life. You can go to karaoke and enjoy even Jamaican music, foreign music, Italian, any kind of music you can think about. You can have fun at karaoke even by yourself, and it's a fun experience. It's an amazing experience. It's a blast. Drink bars at the karaoke. You can pay for a drink bar. You can drink as much as you want. You can drink alcohol at the karaoke. You can do anything you want at karaoke. You can order food. You can have dinner, lunch, party. You can spend up to however many hours you want to spend, and it's most of them are open for 24 hours. Karaoke in Japan is everything. It's the original karaoke country. Japan is the original, okay? It was created, invented in this country, okay? It's nothing. Karaoke that you're seeing everywhere else is not karaoke. The real authentic karaoke come to Japan. That's one of the secrets. You have to experience karaoke in Japan. It's not normal. It's the best, period, okay? All right, and then yeah, last one. Sushi restaurants in Japan aren't bougie places, okay? Sushi restaurants are like KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're not bougie, okay? You can get a gourmet meal at a sushi restaurant, like, and they're very cheap. You can get $1 for a sushi, and the experience is like no other. It's not like any bougie meal. It's just like any random meal that you would get if you go to a sushi restaurant. If you go to like any restaurant, like any fast food restaurant. Sushi restaurants are like fast food restaurants, and they're very, very nice, affordable, basically. Like sushi is not like expensive here. It's a way of life, pretty much. And yeah, see you in the next one for part 2 of this video, secrets about Japan and so forth. Don't want to make this video long, as I said before, so see you in the next one. I hope you like this one so far, okay? I'll share more with you eventually, okay? But see you in the next one. Hope you enjoy this video. Bye bye. You talk like we're something. I guess now we're giving it a try. I like the way you describe it to people who